Welcome to the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. If you're showing up, my name is Christian Basil. This is a little different. We're not doing really Doctor Who stuff. As you can see from my hair, it is 80 some odd degrees outside here in Florida. We're at Epcot, myself, Dave Chapman for therathole.ca, and we are just, there we go.
Hello.
Hello. We're just trying to see, it takes a few minutes for people to get on board, so just give a little chat over here. For those of you just catching up, this is part 2 of a series now. Of a series. Dave Chapman, this is his first time here in Epcot, and I wanted to see and get a Canadian's reaction to what's been going on. As far as I'm just waiting for a couple of people to show up. So far, nobody's here yet. But we're at Epcot. We're going to be here with the Traveling TARDIS, and by some chance, you just happen to be around Epcot today. And you want to get a picture of the Traveling TARDIS, by all means, show up. Come on down here. We're in Canada right now. Just give me a PM or something. But Dave had given his impression, that you catch all in part 1, about the Pavilion itself. I'll say that much. And we just came out of the movie Canada Far and Wide. I keep on calling it Far and Away, but hey, you know what? I just remember that movie. So Far and Wide, Dave saw the movie. He hasn't told me anything as of yet. This is going to be the first time he's rating this movie in this film. So in just a moment, I'm going to flip the camera around. So I hope you guys are staying safe and having a great time. If you just joined us from MegaCon, Pensacon, or you just came here, on your own and straight up over here at the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS and hit that subscribe button, thank you so much. We really appreciate that. So without further ado, we got people coming in. So Dave, I'm going to flip the camera over to you. And what did you think of the movie Canada Far and Wide? Let's start with a rating system like we normally do. 1 through 10 TARDISes. How would you rate that movie?
I will give it, for what it is, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10.
8, okay. So the movie's better than the Pavilion itself.
Yes.
Wow, okay.
The movie, it's still a drive-by, or more accurately, a flyby of the country. But it is a more accurate representation than the Old West historical sort of kinda that we got going on in most of the Pavilion.
Now earlier you rated the Pavilion 1 through 10. What was that again?
3.
3.
And it is what it wants to be. They designed it to be Old West.
Uh-huh.
At the beginning of Canada, which is just not particularly relevant to modern Canada, so and not that particularly different than Western U.S. Other than some artwork and such whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like really the most accurate thing is the hotel,
which I
assume is not an actual hotel, although it could be.
A lot of these things were like stuff that the Imagineers went over and saw, and I think. No, they're not going to build an entire hotel, but they're going to take the best representation thereof and create it for a facade.
And that is fairly accurate for what it wants to be.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the movie is the song at the end is. You're going to ask me what the song at the end, so we'll just that's.
What was the song at the end?
It is. It's a tourism song for sure.
Okay.
Let's be honest. But
okay.
It's not even. I could see it being an actual Tourism Canada kind of a song. Like they did a good job of it.
I'm going to be honest. I think that's
like a Canadian.
Well, I think that's what the movie was about, because it was to attract you to go to Canada, and they were naming off all the provinces and showcasing the best.
They skipped a few, but
they skipped a few.
They weren't. Saskatchewan, Manitoba. There's not much there other than Willet. She's in Manitoba.
Oh, there you go.
They basically skipped over Edmonton. Yes, I live in Calgary, but I'm more of an Edmonton person. They didn't even touch on the Fringe Festival, which is largest in North America, second largest in the world. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
East Coast was very dead on accurate. Really, like I said, all of that was accurate.
Now, one of the scenes in there was the location where Fan Expo in Canada takes place.
Vancouver. Yeah.
Gotcha. Tell us a little bit about that for people who may not be familiar with it.
The convention center goes right out onto basically a pier.
Okay.
And it is a fairly soft top. It looks like tents.
Mm-hmm.
And there's actually gas, for floating planes, there's gas stations on that water.
Wow.
So you will often get a plane come in, not big planes, obviously.
Right.
And the cruise ships also will dock right there.
So if I really wanted to come from Florida all the way up there, if I had the means and wanted to, I could actually take a boat, dock it right there, and go to a Fan Expo convention.
I don't know that you'd be able to get a cruise from eastern U.S. around to.
I'd have to go through the Panama Canal.
You might. If you can find that, it'll be an expensive one.
Right.
But I mean, in theory, physically, yes, you could do
Well,
that.
let's just say in theory right now.
In theory, physically, you could do that, yes.
Okay. And it was amazing, too, because one of the comments I mentioned was, it looks like a boat. And you said, yeah, that's right. It does look like a boat.
It looks like a boat, but it is more, like I said, it's up here more than anything. And it's great when you go outside and it's the water.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of BC is even when you get to the coast, that area is still a little bit mountainous. So you've got it is gorgeous, that area of BC when you look out over the water and see everything. So that's very, very nice.
Now, for people who are just joining us, a couple of people have joined in. This is Dave Chapman from therathole.ca. I'm Christian Basil, the host of The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. This is a little different. The TARDIS is traveling around at Epcot right now, and so is Dave. Why we're doing this little recording is because Dave himself has never been to Epcot, and I thought it would be cool to do a recording of an actual Canadian coming to see Epcot's version of Canada and how he feels about that. So the Pavilion, but the movie
is really a good representation.
Good representation.
Good flyby representation of stuff.
Gotcha. So for those of you who were not part of the first episode, Dave is going to be looking for an item for his sister. So we're going to head over there right now to the gift shop.
I did send her this link, so Christine, if you're watching, it may not be a surprise for you anymore. Okay. Just saying.
Well, you know what? Here's an idea. Christine, if you're in the chat. If you see something you like, chat it, and Dave will get it.
That's dangerous. I mean, yes, but
within reason. So this is the left side. Yeah.
This is the steakhouse.
This is the steakhouse. We can actually, if you want, we can actually go this way.
All right.
And go back up the stairs.
That works. Yeah, you're never going to find this unless it is straight up staged.
So this is... I just want this. I want that. I want that one. I want it in my backyard. Now, earlier we went into the gift shop, the trading post over at the Canadian Trading Post. We're just waiting to go up the stairs. And Dave's going to get something for his sister. And if you just happen to be on the chat there, sis, and you see something you like in the store, shout it out. Within reason, that is.
You couldn't even dress the Disney cops up as Mounties? Come on.
What's that?
You couldn't even dress the Disney cops up as Mounties? Come on.
That's Oopsie. There we go. Almost up the stairs.
I only just sent a photo. I don't know what it's of.
Oh.
You can see it on my watch.
What's that of?
I have no idea what it is or where it is. It's the British something. Right. So this whole bit, you might get it in Quebec. Some of the older cities, Quebec, Montreal, Ottawa. Oh, I'm sorry, British phone booth just close me.
British phone booth.
It may. I mean, we are still part of the Commonwealth. We were a colony for a very long time. We just politely said, "Excuse us, we'd like to be on our own now."
But we keep the phone booths.
Instead of a giant, revolution. We just politely asked to be let out. So. Okay.
But we'll keep the phone booths.
Yeah.
So right now we're heading into the trading post, back into there. And we're looking for something for Dave's sis.
I'm not going to get her a beer, so.
I dare you. Ah. So you think?
She also has 3 kids. So I have to get something that's like the whole family
Yeah.
rather than just one.
Okay.
I'm not gonna bring. It is almost tempting to bring back maple syrup. Like, no, I'm not bringing that back from the States.
Is there something here aside that's not Disney that you say this is, this is something you couldn't get in Canada?
Not specifically. I mean, it's merch gear. It's Canada merch. It's good. I mean, these are.
Hey, you get them a mug. They can all drink out of a mug.
Yeah, yeah, all of them could. That was on the list. I'll bring them back.
Oh, there you go.
If I brought my sister back a coffee, Chris, from the U.S., I think she would punch me.
You should do is take a picture of the price of our coffee crisps and send it to her compared to back home.
How much are they?
Wait a minute, Bowls.
$4.74 here in back home. They're 88 cents.
Is it pronounced Bowls?
Yeah.
Bowls. We're recording live. I'll
Oh,
explain
I'm
why.
so sorry.
No,
you're fine.
You're wonderful.
No,
It was a
we
joke,
want.
but maybe I shouldn't say that.
No.
That's the joke we want. No, that's perfect.
I just want your permission before.
Yeah, that's
okay.
okay.
Okay, this is Bowls.
Hi.
No, and here's the reason why. We're both part of the podcast called The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS.
Okay.
Dave here is from Canada. He's never been to Epcot's Canada.
What part of Canada are you visiting from?
Calgary.
Oh, nice. We have a few people from Calgary.
Yep.
We have Michaela. I think she's down at the cart right now. Jesse's not in today, but she's from Leduc. So
Which is the other end of the province.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just outside Edmonton.
Yeah.
The whole purpose of Dave, first of all, he's never been here. He's a good friend of mine. Plus, I wanted to see his reaction to Canada.
Yeah.
Canadian Canada.
So each pavilion around the World Showcase actually takes place frozen in time for that country. So ours is actually Confederation area for Canada, so like 1800s. So a lot of the time people will come and it'll be a little bit confusing because we don't really have anything that'll explicitly explain that to guests. So it can be a little bit.
And Canada is a big country, so you're trying to encompass in a small amount of space a continent practically.
Yeah.
It's like, here, we got 3 stores. We're going to shove a continent in here and show you what. So here's all the flannel that we could possibly find.
Our far wall, we have Red Canoe. That's an import from Toronto.
Okay.
Then we have Chapman as well. It's kind of dispersed throughout the store. And then we have a lot of our plush is Douglas from Mississauga. Fun fact, they actually have that in some of the other pavilions as well. If you look at some of the merchandise, like in Norway, their elk are from Mississauga, Ontario.
Now,
So
Dave is trying to find something for his sister.
okay.
I'll probably do a magnet or something they can put in their fridge or something.
We do have some glittery magnets on the
that
sidewall.
way, yeah.
We actually have a painting of Victoria Garden as well over there. That might be a nice gift. We just got the painting back in stock. We had it back in September and then sold out for a while and just got it back this week. We also just got our hockey jerseys back down at the cart as well. We haven't had those in a while.
You said it's Michaela.
Michaela, yeah.
Might be down there. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I know who to keep an eye out for. Excellent. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you
It was
both.
nice
Thank
meeting
you.
You too.
You too.
See ya.
Thank you.
See you.
All right. We will never run out of coffee crisps on this shelf. Ever. This would be like Snickers bars at a American Pavilion in Canada. It's just like, having a McDonald's. Oh, here we go.
Maybe.
Yeah, that looks good.
It's a weak magnet, but it is a magnet. But for those who missed it, almost $5 US.
Mm-hmm.
88 cents to a buck at home.
Oh, God.
So for everyone at home watching who's complaining about Canadian inflation, that's actually not even that vastly overpriced down here.
Here's the thing. You should just buy a whole bunch of those and bring it to the next convention, sell it. And they are very tasty. I love them.
Yeah,
All right. So what do we got here?
Got a
Couple
idea.
choices. If anybody wants to chat in and just, give a take
Left,
on
right.
one. Yeah. What do you think Dave should get for his sister?
I'm leaning towards left. Because this is more accurate to what we've got going on
Right.
here.
I don't know. It just is like, well, definitely you're not going to get any of those two in Canada. So,
No, exactly.
So you definitely want to get her something that she's going to like. And sis, if you're on there, you can say anything you want. You just can't have the alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, exactly. Mark Robinson.
What does he say? British red telephones. Are you on
I mean,
here?
to be
I
fair,
can't even.
Confederation time frame would have still been, just
Yeah.
leaving British, so that makes a certain amount of sense.
Melanie, if you're on, you should. If Mark ever comes down here, Candyman, if you come down here, we should take you to the UK and you tell us your interpretation of how the UK is treated.
We'll buy the sister of no. They'll get upset at you.
Oh, what's up?
This is a little bit of a how-to of maple syrup.
Okay. How to make maple syrup.
If you go in the right time in like parts of Quebec and Ontario, you can actually go to the farms, watch them do it, eat right down to the boiling and everything.
Gotcha.
Which is fun. Yeah, this feels like the best thing to get.
Oh, we got some. Hi, Margie. Yeah. Thank you for joining us.
We'll walk back the other way and see what we got.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there anything else?
So far. Yep. A lot of flannel, eh?
Yeah.
Hey, gang. Dave is right now looking for a gift for his sister and his family. And what's your sister's name?
Chris.
Oh,
Also Chris.
Also Chris. So, Chris, if you're on here,
in context of this podcast, I've been saying Christine, which she doesn't love, but we got Chrissy, Christian.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
To be fair, that's also her friend group growing up.
So, Christine, if you're on here, if you see something that you like and you want Dave to get, let him know. Let him know in the chat. Margie, thank you for joining us.
What does he like?
Oh, Nico Bet says the one on the left. She was referring to the magnets earlier. Yeah.
Which
Oh,
was
okay.
that one. This
Yeah,
is
he
the
got
one that was on the
it.
map.
Yeah, he's gonna get.
Yep.
He's getting that magnet.
I should get a pin for myself.
You should.
I do love that the pins back here have the mouse shaped.
shaders.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Yeah.
So it's like, do I get the one that matches that, or do I get that one? I'm leaning
I think
towards
that one. Yeah, I think the maple leaf. Go generic.
Yeah.
That's the one he's gonna get for himself. Here's some Canadian candles. It smells like a man.
Missed opportunity for maple.
What's that?
I said a missed opportunity. For
Right?
maple.
I know. Yeah, right.
They chose fur of all things.
Of all things. Yeah, do
I-
some of each, maybe. But
I should walk in here and it should smell like IHOP. That's what it should. That's what it. That should be the next step. If anybody really is watching this from Disney, you should sell maple syrup in the store.
We typically do. We sold out. We don't have it very long. When we get it, it sells out pretty quick.
Yeah.
But we have the Chapman syrup. We get a couple that are in the glass bottles shaped as a maple.
Maple leaf, yeah.
Then we have kind of the little plastic jug ones. Yeah, we usually only have them for a week and a half, and then they sell out again. So
no,
goes pretty
that's
quick.
fair. I mean, I can also get that as well. Kristen?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it? Is there anything else that you
I
need?
think this is good.
Okay.
Like I said,
Well-
this my sister can put in the fridge.
Okay.
I don't have to worry about finding something for the other three kids.
Okay.
And have them all.
And you got
a little pin for me.
little pin for him.
And everyone else has got
Okay.
stuff. I've already got stuff for my roommate. I've already got stuff for everyone else. So.
Okay. Well, everybody, this was part 2 of A Canadian Goes to Canada, aptly titled. Thank you so much for joining us. If we decide to go live, we'll let you know. But the traveling TARDIS is here, and if by some means you want to get a picture with
wait,
it,
wait.
please. There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Please let us know. Thank you for joining us. If we go live later, it's because we found something really interesting and we're going to record it. Thank you so much, everybody. Please stay safe. Be part of Legend. Have a great day. Oh, wait.
Hold on. My sister said, "Thank you for not making us all share a coffee crisp. They don't break easily like Kit Kats."
There you go.
We could take a picture of you guys with it for
Of
our
course.
tablet.
You got it.
Please.
Oh.
Oh, you're fine.